Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I am making my card for the Cardz TV Sketch Design Team Challenge, and for this challenge it is a thank you card. Now this card I'm actually going to be giving to the ladies that organized the Halloween party that my mom and I went to just recently. They did a fantastic job, so I'm going to give this to them. This is sketch number 10. We had a choice of doing 9 or 10. I'm going to leave the link for you so you can go look at all of Mary's sketches. Fantastic thing to do when you're really looking for a super cool design and something quick. She's got all the measurements for you. So let's get started. This is number 10. I think I mentioned that. I'm going to be using her Many Thanks stamp set, and I like the thank you. It's sort of like a calligraphy font looking thing, and this Many Thanks has got everything on it. Got to check that out too. And this could actually be a shaker card, so it's going to end up being different. All right, so based on what the sketch is, I can pull that into the picture. Let me just get all my supplies ready. I don't think I need those. The card base is, one of my hairs on the card there, regular A2 size, so it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. The base, I'm using a shimmery blue Recollections cardstock, and that is 4 by 5 1/4. So you're going to have a little bit of a border around. I call it a frame, and then sometimes I call it a border. And you're going to put that right on the top. So far you've got your one layer already complete. Then I went into my stash, not really my stash, but my supplies of paper, I'm going to call it. I remember I got this a couple years ago at the Michaels, where my grandma lives up in Lompoc, California, and I've been wanting to use this but not wanting to because it's so pretty, but I'm going to go for it on this card. I absolutely love all of this paper, and I thought it was so unusual. 6 by 12, that's die cuts with the view. I'm not sure if they still have it, but that's that. Now I've got these 4 pieces that are 1 7/8 by 2 3/8. She's got it so that they're going to go just like that. Butterflies are so pretty, right? For all occasion. You can even do birthday cards with butterflies. So you're going to put that right there, leaving a little bit of your outside edge. She's made it just a perfect size so that you can, just lay it down there and you're good to go. And using glue will kind of help you. I may have to stop my camera for a minute because I think my gardeners are showing up. I'm going to just pop this off a minute because I didn't put it over far enough. So one thing I like about the glue is before it sets, you can lift it up and move it around, because Lord knows I do that way too often. Okay, so I'm going to put that right on, whoops, upside down. And bring that right to the edge. Alright, so I obviously cut that too big. Let's take a second and trim, teeny tiny piece of that off. I do that often. I have the instructions there in front of me, but I rush. That's my problem. Especially when it comes to me doing my videos, because I have like a limited amount of time of, the rotating door, the husband and the son, and the dogs bark, and the gardeners, and all that. Let's see if I've got that right now. I won't push it down yet. Make sure that I have that correctly. Oh, we need a little bit more. Alright, that should do it, and then I'll trim off the other one and we'll be good to go. Again, just a little sliver. I love this little paper trimmer. Alright. Pull this one over just a tiny bit so it has a little bit of a frame to it. And then I got to trim off these other 2 that I cut as well. I put both of them in together. And bring it about right there. That's going to go there, and that's going to go there. All fixed, all better. Put those down. All right, we are good to go. Make sure my butterflies are the right side up. And again, now I'm going to put the circle on, but that's going to be the shaker part. Just adjusting that down a little bit so it's more even. Okay, let me just wipe the excess glue off my fingertips. Let's make our shaker. All right, so I went on the Cricut Design Space, and what I did was I created a 2.5-inch circle, which is the measurements of the circle, and then I created another one that was 1.75, 1 3/4, and I put it on top of this circle, and I highlighted it, and I aligned it vertically and horizontally. I attached it, and then I cut like this. Now there's another circle that's right there somewhere on my desk, but that's how I did it. That's how I'm going to create my shaker. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and take these off. I bought this foam tape at Walmart, I believe. It's Scotch. It's super thick. I don't usually use that thick of paper, but it's going to have to do. I mean, not paper, foam tape. And I had to cut little pieces because it's a circle. All right, and then I got my little adhesive here. I'm going to get this out of the way so I have more room to do this. All right, so, oh, I hear the gardeners. 1 second. Oh my gosh, so the whole gardener thing is my dogs go crazy. In the meantime, while they were here and I was getting them calmed down, I did something a little different when it's coming to the shaker cart. I cut out, instead of using the blue piece, I cut out a butterfly piece. I thought it just would look better. So let's go ahead and create the shaker cart part. First, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just glue down the circle acetate on that, one layer that's going to go, on top like this. And then I'm going to get my foam adhesive. This one's really thick, as I mentioned earlier, but I did something different. I remember seeing Christina Werner. She had a recommendation in cutting the foam adhesive all in one piece, then taking off the paper and putting it down. So that's the technique I'm going to use. This way, as she mentioned in her video, you don't have any open spaces. Now I may have not cut this long enough, so I can just go ahead and cut another little piece. Oops. That's going to be, I'm just going to eyeball about that big, and then I can trim it down if I need to. It's going to go like this. Now, this video is going to be kind of funky, I think, because, I started recording part of it, and then I started recording the second half, and I'm like, where was I? So, I may be repeating myself here. All right, so then got my other little acetate circle. Oh, but first I need to put my cute little sequins and butterflies in. And then the foam tape will keep the little pieces in as I put this acetate on top. And then I'll glue this one. and put that on top. And there's your little shaker. And I have white and I have copper butterflies in there. And let's go ahead and then we'll put this one on the card. Oh, darn it. Oh, I think I'm okay. I'm going to turn that around a little bit because my butterflies were a little wonky. Okay, now let's go ahead and put our stamp inside. There you go. Pretty, 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 pretty. I love shaker cards. Open that up and we'll put our thank you in here. Oh, there she goes again. Let's finish this up and you can listen to my miniature schnauzer warning people. Stay away from here. All right, everybody. There it is. Thank you so much. Here's the sketch 10. Here's Mary's stamp set. Sorry about the dog. Have a great day.